This is the Temple Flame on Hermetic Temple Radio. Hello, this is Ralph from Hermetic Temple Radio and the Temple Flame. And last week, we discussed some of the benefits of meditation, primarily, listening and speaking to the world of spirit as you understand spirit. What I'm going to focus on today in this podcast, 3 simple ways how to meditate. And we're just going to keep this very, very simple. When people think about meditating or getting into a meditation practice, many times they get the image of a monk sitting in a lotus position, and that's what they tend to think of regarding meditation. But it doesn't have to be anything quite that rigid or that austere. You can meditate sitting comfortably in any position at all. You can also meditate without sitting. And we are going to be focusing on 3 simple methods, 2 that involve sitting and 1 that does not. So let's get into it. Our first method of meditation is something that's commonly known as walking meditation. And walking meditation is just walking around for the sake of walking. You're not walking to get anywhere. You're not walking to accomplish anything. You're just walking for the sake of walking. And as you walk, just breathe in deeply. And keep your eyes open. Usually, when people think of meditation, they think of closing their eyes, which is usually a pretty good thing to do when you're meditating. But when you're doing walking meditation, I generally recommend to keep your eyes open. You don't want to be running into anyone or bumping into anything or falling off into something. I mean, that's just not healthy. Just walk with your eyes open, but breathe in deeply, through your nose or through your mouth, whichever is more comfortable for you. Some people, they can't breathe in through their nose. Some people require a little bit of practice to be able to breathe in through their nose. If you can breathe in through your nose, and fine. If not, breathing in through your mouth can do. With practice, nasal breathing is something that most everyone can get into, and I think it is the recommended form of deep breathing for the purpose of meditation, but do whatever works for you. So when you're practicing walking meditation, breathe in deeply, walk slowly and gently, and just feel your body as you walk. Feel your foot as you lift it up and set it down again on the ground. And just be in the moment. Walk, knowing that you are walking, and know that you are walking simply for the joy of walking. And allow yourself to be in that experience. And if a stray thought should enter your mind, kind of like a squirrel jumping out from behind a bush while you're walking a dog, and the dog just sees that squirrel and goes crazy. Sometimes our thoughts can be like that. A stray thought just jumping out at us from out of nowhere. Just accept the thought non-judgmentally, smile, and then set that thought aside and get back into your practice of walking meditation. And just observe your surroundings while you're walking. Observe your surroundings in an open, kind, loving manner. If you should notice something like a cobweb in the corner of your room, don't think, boy, I need to get the duster and knock that thing down after I get done meditating. No, just accept the cobweb for what it is, or the spider web for what it is. Observe the spider in the spider web, if there happens to be one, and just accept that for what it is. Don't think in terms of judgment, good, bad, indifferent. Don't think in terms of something you need to do later on. Just flow with the experience and be with the experience. With time, with practice, anything you do, almost anything that you do, can be turned into a practice of meditation. Just do it and be in the experience. Don't think while you're doing it. Don't judge it. Just flow with the experience. If you're chopping a carrot, don't think I'm chopping the carrot. Just flow with that experience. And just let it start to flow naturally. You can practice walking meditation in just about any environment where you have room to walk around. Most people think that walking around in nature is the way to do this, and that is a very beautiful way to do it. But if you're stuck in the house, walking around your living room can be a practice of walking meditation. Walking down the street can turn into walking meditation. Anytime that you're not likely to be disturbed, where you can just focus on walking, again, not walking for any reason, not for the purpose of gain, not for the purpose of accomplishment, but where you can walk just for the sheer joy of walking. That can be the perfect environment for walking meditation. So again, it can be out in nature, on the street, it can be in your house, in your apartment, in a shopping mall. Whatever options you have open, use those options. So walking meditation, a simple way that most anybody can get into a practice of meditation. Now, another form of meditation is what I'm going to call soaking meditation. And this is a form of meditation that a lot of people may already have practiced unaware. But it's where you just draw a nice warm tub full of water and just sit down in the bathtub and relax. And for soaking meditation, it's okay to close your eyes and just breathe in deeply, relax, feel the cares and the tensions of the day float away and dissolve in that water. And just close your eyes, breathe in deeply and completely, hold the breath, and then exhale completely and deeply. And just relax. Flow with the experience. And relax. Be at one with the world around you. Now, For soaking meditation, generally it probably is a good idea to not fall asleep, safety reasons. But it's a perfect way to just feel the tension leave your body and to just relax without the need for drugs, without the need for alcohol. Just find that state of peace, serenity, and relaxation. That's really the beauty I find in meditation of any form, is that it gives you the ability to calm down, relax, without drugs or alcohol being needed. And done consistently over time, it can be a beautiful, relaxing experience, a beautiful, relaxing time for you to be at one with your surroundings and the universe as you understand the universe. Now, the final method of meditation that we're going to cover, and then we will actually get into a brief 20-minute meditation session, is the standard practice of sitting meditation. And in sitting meditation, again, you don't have to be sitting in a full lotus position or a half lotus position. You can just be sitting in a position that is just natural and comfortable for you. Whatever works for you, allow that to work for you. The important thing is to make sure you are in a spot where you are not likely to be disturbed. And this really goes for all forms of meditation. If you have a landline phone, take that phone off the hook. If you have a smartphone, computers running, any alarm set, turn those things off. It's okay to turn those things off. In our modern life, we have so much noise, so many distractions jumping out at us, that the thought of just sitting in silence might actually be challenging for some people. But when you're first getting into the practice of meditation, it's important. Find that quiet spot, a place where you can not be disturbed for a while. If you have to get up in the middle of the night when everybody else in the house is asleep to find a quiet time to meditate, that can be the perfect time for meditation for you. I used to do that. Get up about 4 a.m. when the world was quiet and just sit, listen to some music, and meditate. But again, find yourself a quiet, peaceful place. Turn off any mechanical things that might distract you, anything that's making noise. If it's a mechanical thing that makes noise, turn it off. Close your bedroom door and find that quiet spot where you can get into a few minutes at least of meditation. And then find a comfortable spot, sit down, make yourself comfortable. Don't focus on doing any advanced yoga positions or lotus position or anything of that nature. Just sit down comfortably. Close your eyes. Breathe in deeply through your nose or through your mouth, whatever you can do, and feel the air coming into your body, through your mouth, through your nose. Breathe in deeply, fully. Inflate your lungs, not to the point of causing pain, but fully draw the air into your lungs. And then hold that breath for a few moments and then fully, completely exhale the air from your lungs. Most people tend to be shallow breathers, and meditation is good for people like that because it helps to train you to breathe in fully and completely. A lot of people, their breathing can be shallow. It can be something that they do in a hurry. We're in a society, many of us are, where we're running, we're trained to be doing, we're trained to be trying to accomplish something. And our breathing can suffer from that. In quiet moments of meditation, it's good to be able to train your body to just fully inhale, hold the breath, and then fully exhale. And just be aware of your breath as you are breathing. Another practice that you can do is, as you're breathing in, focus on the feeling of you breathing in. Feel the breath coming into your body. And then as you exhale, feel the air as it is leaving your body. If you're exhaling through your nose, focus on the sensation that breath is making on your upper lip. If you're exhaling through your mouth, feel the air on your lips as it's leaving your body. And just be at one with that breath. Be fully in to the practice of breathing. And that can be a very relaxing experience in itself. So find a comfortable place to sit. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Hold the breath. And breathe out. Very, very simple practice. You don't have to buy any accessories. You don't have to download a computer app to do meditation. I had a friend once that was advertising a special computer app that people could download and use to help them get into a meditation practice. And when he told me about that, I had to laugh, because for me, meditation is something you don't need any mechanical devices to help you. Just you and the universe and your breath. It's about all you need. If you want to play music while you meditate, that's good. You can play music, whatever works for you. But meditation can be seen as one way that you can connect to the world around you, to the universe around you, to spirit, as you understand spirit, without anything or anyone getting in between you and whatever it is that you're meditating on. Without anything getting in between you and the world of spirit, the divine, as you understand the divine. And so there we have it, 3 very simple methods to practice meditation. Now, if you're new to the practice of meditation, you may find it difficult at first, especially with sitting meditation. We are so used to doing things and listening to noise that sitting quietly without thinking about anything or trying not to think about anything can be a challenge. Some people can sit down and meditate for 20 minutes at a time, others an hour, and still others will have a hard time even going 5 minutes. Start at the perfect starting point for you. If all you can do is 2, 3, or 5 minutes in the beginning, then let that be your perfect starting point. Don't force it. Let this act of meditation, this practice of meditation, be something that you can do normally and naturally, just as natural as you breathe, just as natural as your heart beats within your chest. Just let it be something that comes to you naturally without effort. And if in the beginning all you can do is 2 or 3 minutes, then go for 2 or 3 minutes. And then during your next session of meditation, try to go 4 minutes. And then for your next session, try to go 5. And then just build it up gradually like that, until eventually you get up to the point where you can sit down for 20 minutes of silence, of just relaxing, of just breathing, without going stir crazy. And then later you can build your way up to 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or maybe even an hour, and just go with the experience and be with the experience. Now, what we're going to do next, this is going to be kind of a different kind of broadcast for us today. I have 2 songs that I'm going to play, 2 very nice meditative songs by Susan Teng, Breath of Love and Above the Clouds. And what we're going to do is I'm going to encourage you that if you are already in a nice quiet spot where you're not doing anything dangerous or important, if you are driving a car or operating any heavy machinery at this point, you may want to turn off this podcast and just finish doing whatever it is that you're doing, and then come back to this later. We don't want anybody to drift into an altered state of consciousness while they are driving or operating a crane or a forklift. That may not be very healthy for you or for others. So if you are already in a nice, quiet spot, settle yourself down. Find a comfortable spot, comfortable position. Turn off any mechanical distractions there may be. It's okay to turn off the smartphone and shut down the computer for 20 minutes. And just relax. Focus breathing in through your nose or through your mouth, but breathe in as fully and completely as you can. And hold the breath for a few moments. And then exhale fully and completely. And again, breathe in completely through your nose or through your mouth. Fill your lungs completely without causing pain. And then hold that breath and exhale completely and fully. And just sit comfortably in a quiet spot, breathing in deeply for a few minutes. Close your eyes and let yourself get into a nice, peaceful feeling of meditation. And breathe normally and naturally. And just allow yourself to go with the experience. And now we're going to play some soft music for about 20 minutes. And then we will conclude our podcast. So breathe in. Hold the breath. Breathe out. And just focus on just being, pure being. This has been the Temple Flame, presented by Hermetic Temple Radio. We will be back again next Sunday. Until then, have a beautiful week.